Hello everybody and welcome to A Good Death, a Skyrim Permadeath series where all of the characters start at legendary difficulty and they are all different from each other because they are randomly rolled. And that means the race, the class, the birth sign, and things like Dragonborn status and even starting location are completely different and random. And so that keeps the challenge and the gameplay different from character to character. If this sounds awesome to you, please do hit the like and subscribe button because I do this every week at Saturday at 6 p.m. UTC. I'll leave you to do the time conversions on your own because I always mess it up. Sorry about that. It is 11 a.m. in sunny Scottsdale, Arizona, where I'm at here. Let me know how the video quality looks. I was fiddling around with OBS. And I might have the output resolution a little wonky here. So let me know how it looks. So far I don't have any dropped frames or anything, but the bit rate might be a little bit too low for the resolution I'm trying to push out there. I'll try to, I might be able to stop the stream briefly, switch it back to 1080p, and then keep it going without changing the link or anything. So let me know how that's going. Okay, last episode we did a bunch of different things here. I think that we grabbed the next fragment. Looks good to me. Okay, yeah, just keep me in the loop as far as how it looks and if you have any weird performance issues or it's, you know, getting a lot of artifacts or whatever. We grabbed the next fragment of the Galder amulet from the marshes of Morthal, along with a bunch of other stuff. We were actually pretty busy little beaver last week. Okay, good. Good, thank you. This episode, I've added a little quest line to the right little column there, right above the latest subscriber, Long Live Waydrek. This gives us a little bit of an aim, a current aim, so people know what we're doing when we're coming in, or when they're coming in. So, as the little text says there, we are going to do the Bard's College today, and I don't think that's going to take us the whole stream. And hopefully we don't die during that little excursion to Dead Men's Respite. But if we get through that, maybe we will try to finish up the Forbidden Legend quest, which is the rest of the Galder amulet, which we can make use of because we are a very hybrid class here, being part warrior, part rogue, and part mage. A little bit of everything from every archetype there. Yeah, the bard does one-handed and light armor. He also does alchemy and illusion and speech, so he needs skills from all the different tool sets. So I think the Galder amulet makes a lot of sense for him. But first, the Bard's College. So let's do it, shall we? Let's dive right in. Let's say hi to everybody. Matt Adam is lurking. Hope you enjoy your lurk, sir. We also have Lunar Contact, who is giving me the eyeballs. Welcome, welcome. We have Caladran with a monocle. Welcome, Caladran. I feel like I was just talking to you in another Discord there. Icarus says, and so it begins, and so it does, for the 10th time with the Bard. Actually, this is a great run for the Bard so far. Bard isn't really the most powerful class, in my opinion. No sneak, very few defensive abilities, but we've made it work. Dremulok says, Haster, welcome, thank you.
You should definitely buy
and Maldorath. Okay, so before I forget, Maldorath, Macadamia is what I call him. Please do go leave him a follow on Twitch. I forgot to shout him out at the last stream, at the end of the last stream when I was giving everybody their promos. And I felt really bad about it because he's supported me a lot and he's got a great stream over there. So do go send him some love there. And Magus80. Welcome, welcome. A Magus has entered the chat. Maldoros is a tiefling, part demon. Okay. Alright. I didn't know that about Maldorath. Interesting. Alright. Let's see. Are you a student here at the college?
Lady Atia says my voice is second only to hers, but she's selling me short.
Pantia Atia.
Good afternoon. I'm Pantia Atia, the master vocalist.
It sounds like a joke name, doesn't it? Is that Latin for 8 panties? What do you do around here?
I'm a bard from the Bard's
Pantia
College in
Atia.
Solitude. Wanderers like you should think
Like
about
biggeth
applying.
dicketh?
You can say you
Or
can't
incontinentia
be the most
buttocks?
talented bard in all of Skyrim. Always. Perfection
Ah, thank
takes
you for the link,
dedication after-
Magus.
Yes, well,
No
seems to
panties.
keep at it.
Okay.
That is all.
Or she's wearing 8 pairs of panties. It is actually a joke name. She's named after a pantomime. Oh, okay.
Welcome to the Bard's College. I'm the headmaster here. How may I help you?
Looking to apply to the college, actually. I need to refine some skills that I have.
Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware that many apply, but we accept very few people. When possible, we ask applicants to perform tasks the college needs completed. In this case, I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard.
Oh, yeah? So what do you need me to do?
Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival put on by the Bard's College. We need to change her mind. To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Unfortunately, the verse was lost long ago.
And that's where I come in.
Yes, according to Giraud,
Getting sick and
our
tired of
history
this
teacher,
mercenary
a
work.
portion of the
We just
Edda
want to focus
dealing
on our
with King
music, you know?
Olaf might still exist in Dead Man's Respite. I need you to retrieve the poem.
Yeah. I guess the rest of these panty eaters in this place don't really have what it takes to go into a infested ruin and
from an ancient tomb seems
fetch a
like
poem.
strange entrance exam.
What is this,
Hardened grave robbers.
I wish you luck. in
Ah well,
finding the
what do
verse.
I know?
Yeah, right? I was thinking the same thing. There's no way all of these soft guts in this place had to go into some dangerous ruin to fetch some ancient artifact
Yorn, what happened during
as their
the
entrance exam.
I have faith that you'll return with King Olaf's verse.
Vardenfell's Red Mountain
Because of the way we look. I'm actually going to explore that a little bit. What is this Poetic Edda?
I think Giraud here would give you the best explanation of both it and the history of King Olaf's verse.
Also, hi there, Nick Valentine. Yeah, right? Okay. And why did Elisif forbid the festival?
As you may be aware, Elisif's husband, High King Torig, was recently killed.
Yeah, we saw that coming
Elisif
in.
mourns her husband deeply, and she feels that a festival that burns a king in effigy is distasteful. I tried to
Festivus,
convince her
for the rest of
festival
us.
is many centuries old and celebrates solitude, but I need proof. I believe King Olaf's verse will provide that proof.
Okay.
I wish you luck in finding the verse.
Yeah. So, we come marching in with our leather armor that seems tattered and battle-scarred. A face that is equally tattered and battle-scarred. Our kind of gruff demeanor, and he sees like the magic blades and the staff. Anybody can tell that we've seen some shit, right? We've been in the thick of it several times. But I think that leads him to, like, Viarmo to think that, okay, this guy can handle himself, so we're going to send him on this dangerous mission that I can't send any of the other students on. If we had shown up wearing, like, maybe the fancy clothes that we got from Radiant Raiment, that might have, even that only goes so far, though. That might have, like, gotten us a reprieve from going into this dark, dank dungeon in order to get into the college, right? But even then, we got the hair, we got the face, we got battle scars, we got these bulked muscles, ropey physique. Even with the fancy clothes, I feel like they would be able to tell that we were a dangerous individual that can handle dangerous missions, right? So he's gonna marry Uthgerd? She's pretty battle-torn. Oh, we'll see. Okay, so regarding women, Duras here is a bit of a rock star, and he's got that sort of groupie mentality, right? So his thought on marriage is, why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? Just like any other typical rock star, right? So he's more into the sex, drugs, and rock and roll than he is settling down with a woman at any point right now. I mean, that might change later on. Permadeath Skyrim is a short existence more often than not. Our last long-running character was Gavin, Stabbing Gavin, the Breton rogue. He had a wife. He also wasn't the best husband, but he was a follower of Mara, so he got a lot of bonuses and things for that. He really believed in marriage as an institution. Maybe not so much as an institution, but well, maybe, yeah. Like as a tenet to live your life by. So he felt like he had to do it, but that kind of led him to it not being the best. He wasn't doing it because he wanted to. He was doing it because he felt like he had to for religious reasons. And that was, I mean, in real life, that's not the best reason to do it either. Oh my god, that's a big-ass bear. You do it because you want to. Okay, we got vigilance over here. Let's help these guys out, because if these guys don't make it, this bear's gonna come after us. Now, we have the vigilance here who just choose to ignore the Daedric artifact in my right hand, the Daedric artifact on my back, and the Dremora, who is also a Daedric artifact in his own right, following me around, shit-talking my enemies. Right? Well, there you go. Not the brightest, not the sharpest tools in the shed there, are they? Not very vigilant. Just needs to find the right lady? Sure. If he found the right person, they might be able to change his mind on the whole thing. Okay, where are we going here? Dead Men's Respite, which is all the way down here. We do have a bit of cross-country travel to do. We're going to go through Dragon Bridge. We're going to go left at the fork here. We're going to follow that all the way to the beginning of this bridge, the end of this bridge, and then we're going to travel cross-country around the mountain, and that should lead us directly to Dead Men's Respite. So let's see how often I have to look at the map to get there. I'm going to try not to channel my inner wind this time around. Speaking of inner wind, that Thanksgiving meal, man, left me with some gas. Anybody else got the turkey farts? I put a lot of myself into that. I don't even remember saying that, but it does sound like something I'd say. And I'm going to have to salute myself on that one, because that's amazing. So yeah, I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. I did. I got to see some family, but, you know, not too much. Just the right amount of family. And then got to fill my guts full of turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, and pie. Of course, pie. Pumpkin pie. And apple pie with ice cream. I don't know if it's dangerous to mix pie like it is alcohol, right? Maybe that's what's giving me the gastrointestinal distress. I'm doing the pumpkin pie with Cool Whip and the apple pie with ice cream. And then my stomach goes... You can eat all the pie? Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Now, if anybody questions me on it, I can just say, hey, Magus said I could. And if they have any questions, I will point them to Magus's lawyer. Thank the divines that Vander was not around with all the pies. Oh, I know. I wouldn't have gotten any. Yeah, never invite Vander to your Thanksgiving. Whoa.
Take this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later. I'll pay you good. Don't lose it. No time to talk. Snitch or double-cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it.
Obviously, we're keeping this enchanted helmet, right? Oh. Here comes the poor fool that he stole from. Or double-crossed. Double-crossers should never trust somebody not to double-cross them. Yeah, he went that way.
Great. Thanks. Come back here.
Get him. You're going the wrong way, though, bud. That way. That way.
No sign of him.
No sign of him. There you go. I gotta see how this plays out. I'm gonna track down that thief and murder him as he turns around and goes right back where he came from. What's this? The Tall Mast Tavern. That sounds like a euphemism. Which I know it is actually a euphemism. I think that's added by Helgen Restored or Helgen Reborn. Tall Mast Tavern. Yeah, we don't want to go in there. We don't like being poked in the face with branches, much less a bunch of tall masts. We'll let that go. Okay, we got an eerie, ominous-looking fort right here. With an eerie, ominous-looking figure up on the ramparts there. Oh. Up on the battlements, I guess. Now, if there's a tavern known for its pie, I'm all for that also. Two things. I'm with you, Magus. Okay. Quick save for the crashes. Oh, and I guess the food too. Excuse me. A little bit tired today. The wife and I were up late last night. Not for those reasons, you dirty devils. We were playing It Takes Two.
There you are, you drunken bastard. I did it, so pay up.
What? Who are you?
We caroused together with Sam Guaven.
Caroused?
We broke
You
into
never
the temple
caroused with a
Bella.
lizard before?
How much did you end up drinking? You and Sam dared me to go into that bandit
Oh,
camp.
this night again.
Well, I did. And brought back his stupid.
Yeah, we were
ass like you
playing
said.
It Takes Two
So
on
give me the
PS5.
10,000
It was
gold
awesome.
you promised.
A lot of fun. If you have somebody to play with, the game is amazing. Okay, so this night is still coming back to haunt me. Trying to scam someone who couldn't remember anything? How honest.
Well, all right. Just because we're friends. Give me, say, 750 gold, and we can call it even.
Yeah, alright, I did probably do something despicable. 750 gold seems like a small price to pay, honestly. I did kill that guy in Solitude, and they only asked for 1,000, so how much worse could it be?
Thanks. You and Sam drink too hard for me. Think I'll take my gold and go buy something for this headache.
Alright. Common Hood. Anyway, yeah, that night continues to be costly, I suppose. We're good on gold. Obviously, we have 20,000 septims. We're doing all right as a bard. Actually, as a bard, we're not making a whole lot of money. We're making a lot more money as adventurers than as bards, and we'd like to change that. Okay, got the wolves chasing some deer or something over. Hopefully, if we can get into the college here, after bringing Viarmo, this poetic Edda, that'll be one step in the right direction. We'll start at least getting the formal training that we so sorely lack. Maybe that will help bring in some more gold with our performances. We got Remy the Dremora, or Dremy, we'll call him Dremy. We got Lucian, and we got, is that Miko? Oh, look, he's cuddling up to the flowers. How sweet. Alright. DeRoss isn't one for animals. He's not a pet guy, but I can see Miko growing on him a little bit. Strangely well lit for a tomb. Perhaps somebody was here not too long ago. Alright, now we're gonna have a bit of an encounter here. Let's get... Oh man, I need to get my health potions figured out here too. Let's get buffed up here. Let's do some extra magicka, lasting potency. Poisons aren't gonna help us right now because of the undead. Illusion will help. I do have Master of the Mind now. Light armor will also help. I want to get better at actually using these potions because they're accumulating really quickly. We'll do some resist frost and resist magic. Just in case we have a restless Draugr or something shooting ice at us. Do enhanced stamina. And then we'll save the regeneration for a boss fight. Yoink! Yep, I hear him now. Boom. Boom. Okay, we're getting strong, folks. I mean, did I take a Fortify one-handed potion? I don't remember taking the Fortify one-handed, but we're doing a lot of damage. I did take the perk off stream, 20% faster dual wield attacks, which applies to both power attacks, you know, the blender animation, and the, did I take the bow instead of the arrow? I did. So that should help out, get the attack out a little faster. I had felt like it was a little bit slow. Now it does feel better. In those cases where I have to do a quick dodge roll to get out of the way, and the full animation doesn't come out to where like the hurt box actually is exposed, that will help those issues, those situations a lot too. Should increase the damage output quite a bit more than just the 20% that you'd see on the face of it. You ready, Lucian? Talking about changing Skyrim's economy? Heresy. Adventure, bard. Adventure is greater than bard. Adventuring equals mo money. Yes, indeed. But when you're trying to roleplay a bard, there's this concept of sacrificing power for roleplay, right? Which may or may... Well, it's not the smartest thing to do during a permadeath. It's definitely not the meta.
Sorry, just thinking out loud.
I wonder if there's a challenger near. Extra magicka, potion of health. Sure, why not? Who are you fighting? Oh, you guys teleported through the wall somehow. Alright. Now, there is a pressure plate in here somewhere. We gotta be very careful with that. You guys take care of him. I will take care of this one. No match at all. He's saying he didn't need a match to start this fire over here. He's sitting there with a cigarette in his mouth that hasn't been lit, saying no match at all. Speech, good, I like that. Watch your step. No one would ever accuse my approach to anything as being optimal. Okay, that's fair. Pernac mace. Ooh, that's a pretty weapon. Take it. Maybe we can enchant it. Sell it off for more gold. Yeah, I just realized I'm over here just looting everything from the crypts. You would think as a Dunmer he'd be a little more respectful to ancestors, but mainly only his own. I guess he doesn't really care about Nordic ancestors as much as he would Dunmer ancestors. I've been poisoned, huh? Oh, that didn't actually hurt me all that much. Good. I don't even remember getting hit. So I do still have
What's next?
a very light lingering cough. That should clear up throughout the course of the stream, I think. It's worse when I wake up in the morning. But regarding recovery from COVID, yeah, I'm finally kicking the fatigue. I felt great yesterday. Didn't feel like I needed to take a nap in the middle of the day for the first time in like 3 weeks.
I like to think of philosophy as a way of conclusively resolving the big questions in life. Or is it?
Hold on just a second here. David Bones, okay, I can get you a snack, but you gotta come up here and say hi to everybody, alright? Yeah, come here. He says, okay, hello everybody. So what happened out there? Were you being a good girl? Oh, you were? Did you go potty? And what happens now? You get a treat? And we get a snack? Yeah. You snuggling in daddy's beard? Do you know I love you? You're my favorite puppy in the whole wide world. Oh, you are? Oh, oink, 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 oink. Okay, let's go get you a snack. I don't know what your mom's up to. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay. You know, sometimes duty calls. Sometimes being a good doggy dad means you gotta be a worse streamer. Very hot. Oh yeah, Southern Hemisphere. Welcome, Big Head. Glad to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Southern Hemisphere, I think, is anti-winter. Right? Isn't that how it works? I could be mistaken. But I think winter in the northern hemisphere is summer in the southern hemisphere, vice versa. Are Dunmer capable of caring about anything other than Dunmer heritage and well, that's a sweeping remark, Malderoth. I would say most, probably not, especially the more traditional Dunmer are way more... Oh, geez, I'm lost. I thought there was a door or a pathway over here somewhere. No, I think I gotta go downstairs. Take a dip. But, you know, maybe those who are more progressive Dunmer. Dunmer who haven't been stuck in their homeland or in the Ashlands for their entire lives. Probably have a little bit more capacity for caring about other races. Or a lot more. But that's just like any other of the races in Tamriel, you know. Depends on their exposure and their comfort levels to things that aren't like them. I wish I had a... I do have the discordant, or, what is this? The rune... What do we call this? Trying to decide what to play today. Oh, hey, Mr. B. Welcome, welcome. Didn't see you coming in. Cursed Rune, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, Mr. B was playing Grim Dawn. That's a game that I put maybe 30 hours to, 20, 30 hours. It's good. It's good with Buildcraft. There's a lot of content. It's a cheap game, if you can get it on sale. And there's just a ton of content. It's a Diablo-like sort of isometric action RPG. Oh, geez. Did I trigger that? Was there a trap I could have? Okay. Permadeath, this is very uncomfortable, but I think I can get around it over this way. Hopefully, I can make this jump. I'm not sure that I can, though. There we go. And I think Malderoth turned him on to Wolcen.
What's on your mind?
W-O-L-C-E-N. Get out of the way, Lucian. And that looks really good. I actually hadn't heard of that, and then I went and looked it up on Steam. And yeah, just the graphics look cool. Lots of cool like magical effects and everything. But another isometric action RPG like Grim Dawn or Diablo. Speaking of Diablo, Diablo 4 has been having some promotional content being released, and it looks really good. The graphics just look incredible. The animations, some different tweaks to the combat systems. The gameplay seems more fun.
I'll be
I've been working hard on that game. Oops. Get my dual wheel going here. Okay, I'm getting pelted by a trap over here. Got both expansions as well. For Vulcan or for... Got high expectations for D4 and Elder Scrolls 6, but we know both those companies don't have a good track record. Well, yeah, especially with launches. Both of those companies tend to launch their games in buggy states, but we're... Diablo, not so much buggy, but just not with a good, fun gameplay balances and things like that. Diablo 3 had a poor release because the loot system was stingy, right? They fixed that within the first year that it was out, and Diablo 3 now is in a great place. It's amazing. I like Diablo 3 a lot. Yeah, so after a year after release, or maybe even sooner than that, Diablo 3 became a great game. Same with, well, Skyrim was super buggy. They fixed that. And then modders, you know, took the reins and fixed it for real. Which is probably going to be the same thing with Starfield. Although they've delayed Starfield, and that's not something that they've done publicly for ever, as far as I am aware of.
This place gives me the creeps.
So maybe that'll be in a better state. One can hope, right? And if that's the new way of doing things under the Microsoft banner, yeah, it might be 6 or 7 years before we see Elder Scrolls 6, but maybe it'll be in a more polished state on release. A master lock. You know what I should do is create some potions of fortify lockpick. Oh, that also reminds me, I did take the Lab Skeever perk, which does synergize with the Mortar and Pestle from Hunterborn, which I do have one. So all I have to do is activate Mortar and Pestle, and then I will have a nice long-lasting buff from all my potions that I take immediately afterwards. So let's go ahead and do that now so we can get that going. So that procs the Lab Skeever perk, which for the next 20 seconds, beneficial potions last 15 times longer for 20 seconds. And I think it also buffs up the potions effect as well, but we shall see. Let's see here. And that's beneficial, that's not poisons. Health increased by 90. We'll use one of the weaker ones by 88. We'll buff up our magicka as well. Solution of extra magicka. Yeah, let's do that. Regenerate magicka. Yes, please. We will do illusion. Light armor. Barter we're not going to need. Enchanting we're not going to need. One-handed we definitely need. Light feet we don't need. Let's go ahead and do resist cold. Resist frost. Resist frost is better. Resist magic. Fortify stamina and regenerate stamina. Alright. That should get us nice and buffed up for a good long time now. Ooh, got us, but it didn't really hurt that bad. That's the Fortify Light Armor potion acting right there. Kill before loot. Give him the boot before we take the loot. Oh yeah, we're strong when we're all juiced up on those quote-unquote beneficial potions that are basically just steroids. Super Soldier Serum for the win. Bard on roids. That's steroids, not hemorrhoids, for anybody who might be confused. Thanks. Didn't need the help so much there, Lucian. Trying to remember where the chain is to open that up. It's probably that one right there.
I can think of nicer places to get lost.
Nice work. That's a cool magic trick, Lucian. Right through the gate. T'Challa Stan. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Did you see the new Black Panther movie? I haven't seen it yet. I might wait for it to come on the streaming services. The wife and I might go see a movie tonight, though. We've been interested in that movie, The Menu, with Ralph Fiennes. Looks pretty creepy. It's a culinary thriller, it seems. They're inventing a new genre. It actually looks a lot more interesting than it sounds. Culinary thriller? Is that anything like cooking up a Thalmor? There you go. Strudel loves eating Thalmor. I feel like this is the second time she's mentioned it. Welcome, Strudel. Hope you're doing well. Had a good Thanksgiving. Having a good weekend. Return to the Bard's College. Something tells me that we're not quite done in this place yet, though. So we got this ghostly bard dude who's been following us around, or leading us to places. And there was this ghostly door up here. Oh, yep. Speak of the devil. I'm impressed that movies are still being made. They're still big business. Mostly on the streaming side these days than actual people going to the theater. But Top Gun Maverick really bucked that trend. That movie is still in theaters months and months later, and it's still raking in the dough. I don't know why exactly that movie is what changed everybody's mind on going to a theater and seeing a movie. Maybe it just hit at the right time. It was the right movie at the right time. With things, with COVID easing up at that time, they're kind of firing back up again. Everybody I know has been getting COVID. I finally got it for the first time. Let's see. Wolf, Eagle, Wolf. So if you're worried about your immunity, try to be careful going out there still. But for the most part, the symptoms seem to be less severe for most people, which is a good thing. All right. But when that movie came out, there was a huge COVID lull. There wasn't many people in most areas getting it. The numbers were extremely low. It wasn't being transmitted much. So people felt more comfortable going out and actually seeing something. And that movie, you know, there hasn't been a Top Gun sequel. And it's like custom made for like the theater setting, right?
It is time.
Just a perfect storm, I guess. I kind of wish it was more of a trend because I really miss the theater experience.
Kill Miko!
Kill Miko? No, don't kill Miko. Oh, kill, comma, Miko.
That was exhilarating.
Eats, shoots, and leaves. English nerds will know the reference. This is chaotic. Whoa. Okay, we're good. That was a fiasco. Eats, shoots, and leaves. Wasn't a fan of BP2, but I'm a stickler for the source material, so take my opinion with a grain of salt. Oh, Black Panther 2?
Arise, Olaf. My vengeance is at hand.
Yeah, I mean, if for nothing else, they're solid, superhero action flicks, right? Nothing wrong with that. Another good theater experience, if you can make it out. How's my Stamina doing good. Stamina's good so far. Let's see, do we have Olaf coming now? Or does he have any more of his toadies? Hacknir. You gonna do the thing? There he goes. Used to go to the theater every weekend. I miss Hollywood movies. They're still good. Most stuff is derivative, but that's been the case for a long time. Hard to find something that's actually new and interesting, but you still do find them. I feel like what people got out of movies for a long time, they're now getting out of like television shows, like or streaming series and things like that. There's a lot more you can explore in a series format, be it mini-series or extended format, that you can't in a movie, right? And they tend to be more satisfying in terms of narrative, character development, and all that, because you have all the time to dive deep into characters and relationships between all the different characters, and you have time to show and not tell. So it almost approaches like the satisfaction you can get from a good book, because again, a book is, or even like a series of books, is a more extended format. You can really dive deep into things in ways that you can't in a visual format. Not saying that the extended series format can impart the same experience as a book, but it at least approaches it where a movie can't. But the movie is still good for the spectacle, I think, right? And exploring more of a vertical slice, like a vignette of a character. If you're looking for character development and long involved stories and exploring relationships between characters and stuff, the movie isn't the best format for that. But on a pure spectacle level, I still love a good movie.
Go on an expedition to Skyrim, they said. It'll be fun, they said. There won't be any horrible ancient Nordic zombies, they said.
Who is they? Because I think most people that know about it would have told you that there definitely is all that stuff. But the trash talking about the idiot who brought the baby afterwards is absent at home. Yeah, well, that's part of the experience, right? And to be fair, now that, you know, audiences for theater are kind of shrinking. Ooh, that's a wicked looking instrument there. The people who aid in the bad movie-going experiences have become less prevalent as well, with the smaller populations. The people who want to go to the theater now are people who want to go to the theater and see a movie. It's not like just the random dumbass off the streets who are doing it because their friends are going to be there and they want to ruin the experience for everybody else, or at least don't care if they do. Okay, I want to get my hotkey set up for the healing potions. I'm trying to remember. I think that's 4, right? I think we used them all up last episode, last week. Yeah, right. We'll go with 4. Do a quick save here so I don't waste the potion. Try it out. Boom, we're good. Caladran not really feeling better, but the fever is down a little. Okay, well, you know, take care of yourself. Hopefully you recover soon. Wish you a quick rebound there, friend. Legionnaire sword. Okay, let's see. Is there any other hidden paths or anything?
It's fascinating.
Not like Volganther, I guess. Alright. Alright. So, yesterday's Black Friday. Anybody get anything awesome? Any good deals? I still gotta pick up Outriders. That was on a steep discount. That's one that I wanted to play. I've been kind of feeling like a looter shooter lately. Just like one of those just play games where you can go mindless and blow stuff up and see what kind of cool loot you get. And that seems like a good one. Wow, it got dark out here, didn't it? 9 p.m. Okay. Well, let's hightail it back to Solitude here. We'll get a good night's sleep at the Winking Skeever before we turn this back into Viarmo and become a full-on member of the Bard's College. Not that that actually means anything these days. They don't even give you a bed to sleep in after they accept you into their ranks. Give me your ingredients, Wolf. Now, he usually has a buddy out here somewhere. Oh, the whispers. There's a guy over here. The ancestors want me to kill this dude now. Ooh, an assassin.
Take that.
Miko, get out of the way! Alright. Get off of the fire! Miko. Alright, maybe he was cold. He's warming up his belly on the flames, I guess. Alikir Crown Scimitar. It's pretty ornate. Ring of Confusion. I think I'm already wearing one of these, but I can sell it. Armor's actually pretty good quality, too. Somebody's still coming after Duras. This Astrid. Might have to do something about that one of these days. Alright, who else? Is that... Oh! There's that wolf's buddy. Wow, they really got split up somehow, didn't they? There's also sometimes a bear out here, too, we gotta be wary of. An elk, come here. Ah, gotcha. Gonna take her horns. How are we doing on encumbrance? Still pretty good. Still pretty good. Gail Ohm, welcome. I'm sorry if I missed you coming in there. Hope you're having a good weekend. When the moon hits your eye and it's 4:45, that's November. Yeah, indeed. I mean, we're a little closer to the equator than you are, at least, so our days tend to last a little longer. But still, I mean, it seems like 5:30 and, like, we're turning lights on. It's, like, dark out there. Just picked up Dragon Age 2 and Werewolf on Xbox. Gonna do some more shopping today, I hope. Nice. I picked up hard copies of Red Dead Redemption 2 on PS4, and what else did I get? Something else on PS5. Oh, a copy of Elden Ring on PS5, and that came to like $50 for both of those from Walmart, and that just got delivered earlier today, like right before I streamed. I worked retail for a long time while I was in college. And I never ever want to go shopping on a Black Friday ever again. The working retail during a Black Friday really destroyed the experience that I can ever be on the other side of it. So I do all my shopping at home on that day. Have all the Dragon Age games, but only played a bit of Dragon Age Origins so far. Really good game. Yeah, I actually had kind of a hankering to get in there. I bought all the Dragon Age games on a steep Steam discount a while back. So I have them all in my library ready to go, and I've like seen some footage, like the dialogue systems and everything, and the relationship systems. And some of the class systems look really cool too. So I definitely want to try it out. And I think it would be fun inspiration for like Skyrim builds to try to recreate Dragon Age classes in Skyrim. I'm always looking at that whenever I play another game. So that might be fun. But I'm kind of RPG'd out right now. I'm always playing Skyrim, trying to get at least prepped for my streams, but also playing to gather information or footage for my next build video. So Skyrim is always being played. I've also been hooked on Cyberpunk recently. And who's trying to fight me? Oop. Okay.
This is
Got an Imperial or something. A high elf? Random high elf. Really? Thought high elves were supposed to be smart. Who sees this crew marching through the wilderness and decides, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna attack them. First of all, we don't look like we have a ton of money, right? Second of all, we look tough as AF. Third of all, there are a lot of us. And fourth of all, we have a damn Dremora with us. Screaming about killing people for honoring people. Which I guess does describe your typical Nord, right?
Excuse me.
You okay there? Did you pick up something? It's not the Rona, is it, Lucian? Well, at least he's wearing a mask. Okay, we're good. So many sales are online now, there's really no need to go out most of the time. Right, unless you're really looking for that retail experience, which sometimes I am. I'm just not looking for the Black Friday retail experience, you know? The let's try to murder each other to get the last thing in stock Black Friday rush. Not appealing to me. I mean, no judgment if you like that kind of thing, but I'll just sit at home and let everybody kill each other, and then I'll go loot the spoils. And welcome, Shepherd Commander. With a name like Shepherd Commander, I'm sure you can appreciate the discussions about BioWare games. I played Mass Effect 1 and 2, and they were both phenomenal games. Mass Effect 2 was a damn near masterpiece. Which is also BioWare, the same people who made Dragon Age. And I really liked the sort of dialogue and relationship systems in those, so I'm looking forward to experiencing that in a different genre. Caladran is picky about games even when sales are on. Yeah, so even with like steep Steam sales, say that 10 times fast. Steep Steam sales. Steep Steam sales. Steep Steam sales. Where you can get games for like $3 a piece or whatever, so it's like the price is almost negligible, but that's not the real cost of the games. The real cost of the games comes from the time that you invest in it, right? That's time that you can, it's really hard to get more of, and you can never get time that you spend back. So, Caladran, I think you got the right of it. I have, I think, almost 500 games in my Steam library, and most of them I got on sale for like $3 to $7, right? I have to be better at, you know, installing a game, and instead of like sitting down and going in with a completionist mindset. Ooh, okay. I need to re-up my skooma samples here. My skooma stores.
Relax if you're interested.
Hell yeah. What do you got?
Take a look.
I will buy you out of all your skooma. How about that? I'll take that moon sugar too. I might be able to do something with it. The sleeping tree sap, not my kind of thing. I like the more stimulant stuff. There you go. Silent Echo, what's up yourself? Hope you're doing well. I should play Dragon Age at some point, even if it's just to let the younger progeny laugh at me for trailing him yet again. There you go. You know, as long as the progeny are laughing, it doesn't really matter what they're laughing at, right? So yeah, It Takes Two. The wife and I have been playing that on PS5, and that is an epic adventure. If you have somebody to play with, I highly recommend that. I think that it does definitely have online multiplayer. It's a 2-player only game, so you can't play it by yourself. But it is a blast for you and the person you're playing with. Highly recommend couch co-op if you can swing it. But it's a very charming story, very charmingly written, very charmingly voice acted, and the graphics are very, very nice and charming as well. So it's such a fun experience. I've also been playing God of War Ragnarok, which is also an amazing experience, very cinematic. Not a game that I'm going to replay, I don't think, although you can play it over and over again, and there's a little bit of buildcraft there, and there's a good amount of exploration and discovering items and weapons that could change your build. So there is replayability there, but I'm more in it for the story for those games. I just set that sucker to easy, play through it, witness the story, and just, you know, jaw-dropping moments left and right. Set pieces, action scenes, and just like the Jormungandr, the world serpent. There are things like that all over the place where it's like the sense of scale is unbelievable. You encounter something like that and you're like, whoa, this is awesome. Really curious to see where they go next. I think they could follow the Assassin's Creed formula and go Egypt with that. They started in with the Greek pantheon, and then now I think they did that for actually several games, because he did actually take over for Ares and become the god of war. And then he moved to the frozen north and is experiencing the whole Nordic pantheon and all the Norse mythology stories and stuff there. So I could see him going to Egypt next with the mythological stuff that's there. All right. How are we doing here? Mild hunger, moderate thirst. We got a lot of skooma now that we can slurp. Let's yeah, okay. Start with the easy or the heavy stuff, venison chop. Don't want to eat the raw rabbit. Take some potato soup with that. We are well sated now. Cool. So let's do some water and we'll do some skooma.
Power of the ancient North.
Ooh, yeah, wiped out our magicka. Feeling nice and relaxed now. A little bit more water though. We're still thirsty. Hey, man, can I have a room, please, man?
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Yes, I understand.
Kratos is 1,050 years old. Well, yeah, and that makes sense because he is immortal, right? He's been at it for a long time. Still haven't finished Dragon Age Origins or Dragon Age Inquisition. Yeah, some games stick with you, some don't. Some, you know, you play 20 hours. I'm guilty of this. I'll play it for 20 hours and then I'll be like, you know what, I kind of want to go back to this other game I was playing. And then I'll get the hankering to continue playing that game, and then I'll go back and finish it up in a longer sitting. Kind of what I did with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. The Bard is holding strong. Yes, so far so good. Alchemy has saved my bacon for the last couple episodes. Illusion has been pulling its weight, more than its weight, as well. Really Looking like I'm sitting at the kids' table here. There we go. It's a little better framed. Okay, got a good sleep in. Let's go ahead and pray. Actually, I should have performed, huh? Sanguine at 41%. We're gonna need to get into some trouble here too, I think.
Seems there's always
before we move
more to
on.
be done.
This one's a favorite of mine.
I'll give somebody else a shot. I actually should have performed last night when there was more of a crowd here. You know what? We can perform at the burning of King Olaf though, which we're right about there, and that's tonight, I think, later, right? Oh my god, you guys. I actually have that mod that's no more waiting at doors, but I think that might be conflicting with something else because obviously it's not working. Steal some wine? Yes, definitely will. In fact, maybe I can do that while I'm waiting for the barge to get set up for the festival. Spend the day in jail. Sleep off our skooma a little bit. Okay, let's get to Viarmo. How are my needs doing? They are good. How have I been enjoying the Bard so far? I like it. It's not my typical style. So I tend not to enjoy dual wield builds as much because there are few defensive options. If I'm going to be playing a melee class, I like to have access to block. Or at least sneak. But if I'm playing like a melee warrior class, I always want to have block because I do enjoy timed blocking. It's one of my favorite things to do with a melee class with an IRIM. Whoa. Okay, gotta lay off the skooma for a little bit. But this one does have enough, it has enough magic and alchemy to get around it a little bit, I think. Add some wrinkles into the gameplay. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. Not my favorite class, but it's working. The dodge roll helps a lot, for sure. Ah, there's Viarmo.
Ah, you've returned.
That
How
was
goes
different.
The task I gave you.
Indeed it was. Found King Olaf's verse.
I have to admit, I didn't think it would actually be there.
What? You sent me there
Let's
without...
take
Oh.
a look at this. Oh no. This won't do at all.
Would accuse the guy of being dramatic, but I know better. He's a bard.
Incomplete.
Of course he's dramatic. It's his whole thing, right?
Are unreadable, and the parts that are readable, well, bardic verse has come a long way since ancient times.
Okay, so what does that mean?
It means I can't read it to the court. Without the verse, I won't be able to convince Elisif of the importance of the burning of King Olaf festival. If she isn't convinced of the festival's importance, then she won't reverse her decision to stop the effigy burning. It means that the burning of King Olaf, which the Bard's College has held for time immemorial, won't be happening.
Okay, so I know you're all about this Bard's College thing, but I, stealing a joke from Strudel, went to MSU. Which stands for make shit up.
Make it up?
Uh-huh.
Doesn't seem appropriate. I suppose I could copy his style based on what you brought me, but I have no idea what happened in between these verses.
Nah, we can do this. Okay, so what's the first verse?
Oh, Olaf,
Make
the
poop
subjugator,
up,
the
Gale
one-eyed
says.
betrayer,
Yes, indeed.
death-dealing demon and dragon-killing king, your legend is lies, lurid and false. Your cunning capture of Numenex, a con for the ages. King Olaf was Olaf One-Eye? He famously captured the dragon Numenex and took him to Dragon's Reach. What did we say really happened?
We're just gonna go full persuade mode on this. Hopefully it works. Olaf was Numenex, a dragon in human form.
I find that highly unlikely.
But it makes a good story. Yep.
Writing it in.
There you go. All right, what's next?
Olaf grabbed power by promise and threat. From Falkreath to Winterhold, they fell to their knees. But solitude stood strong, Skyrim's truest protectors.
Ooh, I like it.
Olaf's
Goosebumps.
vengeance was instant, inspired, and wicked.
Wicked.
According to history, Solitude attacked Winterhold, but this seemed to be saying Olaf reacted. What do we say happened?
Olaf sacked it in dragon form.
Oh, that is exciting!
It is, right? Goosebumps?
Sure the court and the Jarl will love it.
How your nipples doing, Viarmo? Are they hard? Are they poking out of your quilted doublet there?
It has a few final lines, but that's all we needed to add. I need to head to court immediately and present this. You should come.
All right. Following you.
I do.
You do? What, you think I just proposed to you or something? Well, I don't, Viarmo. We just had this conversation earlier where I'm not ready to settle down with you or anybody. Stephen Russell is a great voice actor. Oh, he must be the guy who does Nick Valentine and Viarmo. Yeah, he's great. I love every character that, you know, I hear his voice as, so I guess I'm a Stephen Russell fan. Sorry, missed everything after retail working during Black Friday and now. Xfinity called to make sure that I didn't accidentally pay them too much. Okay. Well, at least they're not asking for more money. Which is usually why these companies call, right? I need to go through and just strip this whole place of alchemical ingredients, but I'm not going to do that on stream. That would be awful. You know what I think I'll do? Maybe I'll play the lute in the background while Viarmo is reading his.
I do hope
reading the
court
Yetta.
likes the verse. I think we've done an excellent job of recreating it.
Yeah, me too. That shit we made up was excellent. Alright, so what's going on? Are we ready?
I think my voice is ready.
You don't got cold... Oh, excuse me,
We've done
hiccup.
this well.
Cold feet, do ya? Don't sit down. We need to take an audience with the court here. He also does Corvo and Dishonored. Oh, awesome, yeah. And Garrett and Thief. Nice. Guy's been around.
Ah, Viarmo. I assume you are here to
This should be nice and dramatic.
statement of the burning of King
The musical
Olaf
background.
Festival.
I am Jarl. I wish to present King Olaf's verse from the Poetic Edda, recovered this very day from the Bard's tomb.
You mentioned something that would convince us the festival should take place, but I didn't expect King Olaf's lost verse. Please proceed.
O Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer,
Oh, they seem to like it. The guards like it
death-dealing
anyway.
demon and dragon-killing king, your legend is lies, lurid,
Breiling likes it.
false. Your cunning capture of Numenex, a con for the ages. No shouting match between dragon and man, and no fire or fury did this battle entail.
Keith Sermon, welcome,
Olaf
welcome.
was Numenex in human form. On moonless nights, he would spread wings and sail. Olaf grabbed power.
Who gave me a
by
fish?
promise and threat.
Somebody
From
gave me a
Falkreath
Cyrodiilic
to
spade tail. Never mind.
Winterhold, they fell to their knees. but solitude stood strong. Skyrim
I do have the encore perk now, so I can play over and over again.
Olaf's vengeance was instant, inspired, and wicked.
Perfect timing on playing the lute. Yeah, I'm kind of proud of this idea here.
Olaf would hurt them while his status accrued. He sacked Winterhold in dragon form and bent their minds to blame solitude. So ends the story of Olaf the liar, a thief, and a scoundrel.
We got some wine there. That'll make Sanguine happy.
To the fire. In solitude, bards train for their service. They also gather each year and burn a king who deserves it.
You have proven your point, Viarmo. The festival is truly a celebration of solitude and a condemnation of false kings.
I thank you, and the college thanks you, Jarl.
Furthermore, I believe that such a fine poem deserves some payment of patronage. The college will be very generously rewarded.
Oh, thank you yet again. I will make sure our applicant, who was instrumental in recovering the poem, will be well rewarded.
Make sure that he is.
Unbelievable! You have done us a great service here. I can't begin to thank you enough.
So, does that mean I'm a bard?
Soon. These things must be done.
Carrot on a
properly.
stick.
You will
Swear.
be inducted as part of the festival itself. I need you to
You're
go
no better
speak
than
to
corporate
York,
America, Viarmo.
preparing the effigy of King Olaf. Tell him to finish the preparations. The festival is back on.
Always holding that promotion just beyond your reach. All right. Speak to Yorn. Okay. Let's see. Do I have to speak to Yorn at night? Yeah, he's going to tell me to come back at night. So for the rest of the day, I'm going to spend it getting drunk and stealing stuff, causing havoc to make Sanguine happy. Sound good to you? Huh? Sound like a good time. Okay. Yorn, he is sometimes upstairs, sometimes he's downstairs. A lot of times he's down in the basement here, but I have spent a long time looking for him in the past, so I am just going to pull up the compass, find out exactly where he is.
Ah, the bard to be. Did Viarmo send you?
Yep, good news. The festival's back on.
I'll tell everyone we're ready. But we'll start the festival at dusk. Come talk to me after dark. We'll get the festival started when you do.
Okay. So, you're telling me I got some time to burn. How shall we spend it? That means I got time to drink. We'll start with a wine. And maybe an ale. Feeling hydrated, good. So you know what happens when drunk people feel hydrated. A little public urination. Oh yeah.
I found the bone. I've brought it to you, but still I am refused.
Tinkle noises. Hey, guard. I just want to bow to you and tell you you're doing a great job. And I really like your shield.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
Yeah, sure. We'll go to jail. Why not? Actually, he smells the alcohol on our breath now, and he decides to, you know, let us dry out a little bit. See? You don't pee in public. Wow. Hey, at least we get to keep our staff here, huh?
I stand with the Stormcloaks. You Imperial dogs will never break my will. Never.
Talk to Miko. Where the hell is Miko? I'm eating your bread. Let's see. I seem to remember there was like a cracked wall or something down here somewhere, yeah? It's a way through here. Or did it put me in a cell that I can't escape from? That doesn't seem right. I got distracted by the Z fighting there, and I thought the basket said, take basket said, take brisket. I thought, oh yeah, crumbling mortar, huh? You saw nothing. Whoa!
Kill him.
No, don't kill me. I didn't mean to break your wall. I can't even unlock that thing anyway. Oh, now it wants me to kill a guard again? I can't do that. I have a performance to do. Ah!
Please, someone do something.
Don't kill me. Miko, what are you doing? No! I'm sorry. Ah! Don't kill my dog. Jeez. What kind of awful human are you?
What was that?
Okay, okay, calm down. Ouch. Can't get back in there. Not good. I should have just played out the rest of my days. No! Sanguine's gonna be the death of me. Ah! So you might be wondering why I did that. Well, Sanguine demands it. What kind of bounty do I have? That could have been nasty. That was nasty. We died, but the Lover's Stone revived us. Luckily. General stats. Only 125 gold. So if we give them time, they shouldn't attack us on sight. Let's see if we can find our way back out of the city. Ah! Actually, I really want his skeever tail. They have a light armor effect on them. Miko can give you gifts. That's kind of precious, isn't it? Cloaca Maxima. Alright, may as well see what they got down here. Luckily, with Forgotten Magic, we do have ways of dealing direct magic through, or direct damage through magic. Damn, can't sleep in her bed. Probably wouldn't want to. Probably a lot of fleas anyway, but be one way to pass the time. There are some really high-level enemies down here. This is not the best thing to do tactically. Wow, Miko. Jeez, bud. Tough cookie, aren't you? Solitude shield up there. Really? Oh, Miko one-shotted that guy before the rune could... I don't have a hunting knife now, so I can't, like, field dress them, but I can rip their tail off, I guess. Okay, right now, just trying to find my way back out of the sewers. Hopefully at a time and in a place where the guards aren't trying to kill me. 2 shots from those arrows without any armor and I was done for. And I don't have any of my gear.
What was that?
Or any of my armor.
Die!
Oh, a hired thug, huh?
My, you seem crappy.
Oh my god. I do have Spirit Walk that I can play with here.
Death is highly overrated.
Just wondering, have you considered not trying to murder me? Yeah.
You good, Lucian? Everybody okay? Alright, at least I do have my friends with me, though. That's a big... Who said that? I do have 1 lockpick. I don't know if I'm going to be... It's an apprentice level lock, so it shouldn't be too bad. Well, there it goes.
You can't hide from me.
Maybe that bandit had a lockpick. No lockpicks. We do have a dwarven whip, though. It's a mace, but it is one-handed. We could use that. Ooh, and we got some light armor here, too. Great, great. That's good.
Ow, ow, ow.
Okay. Whoever's on the other side of this door is a necromancer here, too. That's where we came from. That is a slaughterfish. I would imagine there are more slaughterfish in here. There also might be a way out into the wilderness from here. Oh yeah, definitely slaughterfish down there. Okay, can I calm this guy from up here? Yo, fish breath. Did I get him? Yeah, he's calm. Let's see if we can get out of here. No, there's no way out of there. Okay. I think in one of these little canal areas there is a an exit out to the docks, or at least out to the lighthouse. Oh. Yeah, so you might be asking how I got myself into this trouble, or better question is why I got myself into this trouble. And that is because Sanguine, through Winter Sun, we kind of happened upon him, and it was a role-playing decision.
Mighty smear, you won't leave here alive.
You're able to bash me from all the way over here? That must be a side effect of the extended range on the whip. Actually, I think I should be able to fear him. Now, he won't attack. but also attacking him won't break the spell effect. This is the reason why you want to use fear over other effects sometimes. Not as good as my swords, but hey. Ooh, there's a sword. Actually, we can probably dual wield that now. Yeah, okay, so Sanguine with Winter Sun, we kind of role-played him. We fell upon him. Ooh, that's the Blue Palace. I don't want to go straight into there. And in order to increase favor with Sanguine, you need to cause mischief. Particularly non-violent mischief, and then you also get more favor by escaping from jail. So, that's why I do all that. That obviously got me into a lot of trouble. Solitude Sewers Eastern Tunnel. Okay, maybe there's an exit over here. Skeevers all over the damn place, that's for sure. So it is a good roleplay reason to get yourself into all kinds of trouble, and it does make for compelling footage, I think. The sewers of Skyrim do have some unleveled enemies in here, so if I go too far, I'm going to run into... There's a door here, too. I'm gonna run into things like... ooh, there's a soldier there, too. He doesn't seem hostile, though. Gonna run into things like Charis Reapers. Ooh, there's a hidden Shrine of Talos. Charis Reapers, like vampires and everything that aren't at my level, which is a bad thing because it means they're usually stronger than me, especially at lower levels, which 26 isn't super low, but it is definitely a level I don't want to go toe-to-toe with a Charis Reaper or like a vampire Mistwalker. It's just solitude. I would like to get some distance from the city and then come back and get my stuff, pay off my bounty. Yeah, see, I was at like 41%, now I'm at 66.5%. I'm with Gorza Grobalog, or Bagel. I thought it was Balog. Anything refuses to bend your will, hit it harder. Yes, indeed. 7,000 hours in Skyrim, and I've never been to jail, never killed a chicken, never played as a vampire. Well, you know, you got your, you know what you like. Solitude Sewers Canal Works. I feel like that's where I just came from. What's over here? This one goes back up to Solitude. No vampire, gasp. Yeah, we got a lot of vampire players out here. A lot of vampire players in the chat. I just watched a video about role-playing a worshiper of Sanguine, specifically with Winter Sun, but missed the reasoning for the mischief. Thanks. Yeah, sorry about that. I kind of got distracted trying to stay alive there. Because it is not easy currently on legendary difficulty with these guards. Not high enough level. Well, I got armor now. That helps. Banned. Lunar Contract. Banned. Or Lunar Contact. For not playing vampires. Sounds like Magus. Lots to do for me still. Yep. I would probably play, if I didn't like branch out into character archetypes that I wasn't comfortable with, I would be just playing a knight character over and over and over again. Traveling do-gooder. Would never become a vampire. Would never become a thief. Would never be an assassin. But forcing myself to play character archetypes that I'm not comfortable with actually led me to playing the game for a lot longer than I would have normally. Bard's College. That might be safe, huh? I hope, maybe. Yeah, you guys don't hate me, right? What time is it? 11:14 a.m. Go ahead and sit here until nighttime, and then we'll find a... Hopefully we can find a guard that's isolated that doesn't want to kill us immediately. I don't want to kick off the burning of King Olaf right now.
Oh, thank you. I've been working on an original piece. I hope it can stand up to the classics.
Because I don't know how having bards attack me while we're trying to do the whole festival is gonna conflict with anything. Where is the damn trapdoor?
Kitchen. Congratulations.
Oh, shut up. Who are you? Who even are you, actually? Retrieve your possessions. Solitude Sewers Canal Works. Oh, there it is. Thought it was over on the other side of the wall. I don't go into vampire form, Lord. Just use better vampires or sacrosanct instead. Yeah, vampire Lord is cumbersome. It's limiting. With sacrosanct, though, it does become more interesting. Because your magicka doesn't regenerate while you're flying, and stamina doesn't regenerate while you're on the ground, so it forces you to mix up between melee and magic if you want to stay in Vampire Lord form. I think that was a brilliant balancing tweak that an Ice Ion did with that mod. Sewers Eastern Outfall. Maybe that's where I want to go. The Eastern Outfall might lead to an exit into the docks, right? Proudspire Manor. That's going to be locked up. And I don't have lockpicks. So I need to either let enough time pass for the guards to not want to kill me on sight, or I need to isolate a guard, calm him, and then have him take me back in. And I would feel comfortable with either of those. Ah, crap. Ouch. Okay, no, this is bad. That hit hard. Those enemies are unleveled. And I don't have any healing potions. Yeah, I would feel comfortable with either one of those coming from outside of the city. That like actually scared me. I don't know if you saw me gasp there, but that was it was frightening. Actually switching Vampire Overhaul for this one to Sacrilege. Okay, that's the more minimal version of a nice Overhaul. I haven't played that one yet.
Time to end this with the game.
Oh, Miko got right in the way. All right.
Kill.
I missed with the first calm. Miko blocked me for the second one. We'll get there. No potions, no poisons. Calm, yeah, same idea here. Oh, jeez.
Have we discussed this?
Love transcends death. Wow, this is a real gauntlet here.
It'll be so much easier to rob when you're dead.
I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, me too. I think. I have no idea where I'm going. Where's that GPS? Yeah, we're gonna hightail it back to the Bard's College here. All right. At this point, I feel like it's better off just to take our chances with the guards if I can isolate one of them. Ouch. At least I can have the bards fight for me if they follow me in here. You good, Lucian? Yeah, that was tough, huh? Okay. All right, well, let's recharge. Our health here and see how this goes. Sanguine. Getting me into all kinds of trouble here.
I thought it was finally going to be a quiet day.
I'm bored.
Can we talk? Thank you.
Stop right there.
All right. Let me just pay off my bounty.
Man, now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go.
Fine.
After you pay the fine, of course.
Yeah, yeah. Whew. Shower. Yeah, because of the sewer. I'm gonna need a shower just because I've been sweating so much. All right. Let's get our crap. All right, that was tense. Sorry, the commentary kind of took a dip there because I was really focused on not dying. Well, that was fun and interesting. This sanguine worshipping thing is going to be a real adventure. It also causes tension, some permadeath tension, because that was the closest we've come to dying in a long time.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice, shouted him apart.
Yeah, I feel like that's a little bit of hyperbole, but you never know. I haven't seen anybody who can actually shout except for lowly draugrs, and it didn't seem that strong. Okay.
Anything out of me, you filthy sons of horkers.
How the hell do I get to my belongings? Is it over here?
I stand with the Stormcloaks. You Imperial dogs will never break my will. Never.
That's some really weird, this wasn't happening last time. Really weird crap going on there. There was a little bit of Z fighting, but it wasn't that bad. How the hell do I get over there? I don't know that I've ever actually tried to gather my gear. There must be another staircase that goes back down. Upstairs, next room over has a stairway down. Okay, thank you, Mad Adam, for leaving your lurk to come help me out with that. Perfect. Okay. Did I get everything? No, I got nothing. Do I actually need to unlock this crap? I feel like that's a bug. I'm just gonna use the console to unlock this thing. Probably because I got caught escaping. There it is. Alright, let's get our crap back on here. Where's the boots? Oh, come on, I gotta reset all this stuff again. Okay. Give me a second. Hang with me. Sky UI is very useful for these equipment sets, but it's also very finicky, so I had to concentrate on that. Okay, I think we're good now. How are my hotkeys on my poisons and potions? Not so great. Alright, was that 4 or was that 5? It's definitely 4 for the health. I think 8 for the poison. Maybe 1 for the poison. I don't even have a paralysis poison handy. Okay. Alright, I think we're good. Actually, we'll do perform here. Alright, now let's go talk to Yorn. We'll get this thing set up. We'll have the Burning of King Olaf festival up and running. We'll perform during that, hopefully get a fair amount of tips with all the townsfolk there. And then we'll discuss what's next. Listening to the chaos. Chaos ensues indeed on this one.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
You guys like to keep it dark in here, don't you? Watch out, you'll get more fish. Yeah, I know. Well, maybe at least I'll get like a... Oh my god, they killed a guard. You guys. Captain Aldous is dead? Who did it? Did you kill Captain Aldous, Lucian? I was just trying to do some harmless, like, mischief, and you killed Captain Aldous? Does he have anything valuable we can take? Nothing that we need. Lucian, I am equal parts horrified and impressed with you right now.
I'm going to find whoever did this.
Yeah, it wasn't us. The despicable people who did that really have a lot coming to them, don't they? Hope you do find the people who did that. Give them what they deserve. Wow. Hope Sanguine's happy. R.I.P. Captain Aldous, indeed. Lucian, who knew Lucian had it in him? I mean, the smugglers, like, took him down pretty easily. And yet Captain Aldous couldn't keep up with... Oh, you know what it was? It was probably the Dremora. I bet the Dremora did it. Yeah, I don't think Lucian has that kind of edge, but the Dremora definitely. Aldous looked at him funny, looked at Lucian funny. Yeah. Don't mess with Lucian. No, it had to have been the Dremora. Sanguine really trying to make me earn that damn staff. Alright, Yorn, let's get this party started, shall we? Luckily, they didn't blame me for the death of Captain Aldous, I don't think. They don't really think that the Dremora was under my control at all.
Did Viarmo send you?
Yep, the festival is back on.
Looks like you'll be one of us soon. We'll gather outside the college for the burning of King Olaf.
There are so many news stories.
Excellent.
Right now.
Patience, Ildi. We study the heroes of the past so we can have a better understanding of the heroes of today and tomorrow.
Sounds like some major boring shit going on up there. History. Guess we do have a lot of history lessons in store for us, though. We are to become a bard. Can't they just teach me to play
You've done well
better?
by restoring our festival.
Congratulations on
getting
the festival
this on
again.
Welcome to Solitude.
Oh my god, get out of the way. There we go. Wow, this stuff looks amazing.
Can't have a meal without meat. Come and get some
And
here.
all the booze.
And the wealthy do nothing to help them.
Tasty, sugary treats.
Spice wine.
Welcome, people of Solitude. We of the Bards College are pleased to be here to celebrate the burning of King Olaf. The festival would not have been possible without the dedication and hard work of our latest applicant.
Daras Velinor.
With the lighting of the effigy,
Candy, get your King Olaf.
he becomes a full-fledged member.
They don't call us wood elves for nothing. Lost again. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, buddy. Thanks, folks. Hey, so I got a story for you. Getting this Edda was no easy task. In fact, I had to fight King Olaf One-Eye himself. So I'm a bard now?
Yes, congratulations. You are now a full-fledged member of the Bard's College. Due to your adventurous nature, several of the college professors have some things they wish you to do.
All right. No good deed goes unpunished, I guess, huh?
The learning of King Olaf should become a weekly event. And finally, there's
Lucian got a little frisky, I guess, huh? I don't even remember saying that, but I'm glad I did. Yeah, like I was saying, I had to fight Olaf One-Eye himself to get the Poetic Edda. And that inspired me to write a new song. This one, I like to call... This is an oldie but a goodie, actually. I call this one, I Poked the One-Eye in His Brown Eye. The kid likes it. Yeah, juvenile sense of humor, I know, but, you know, lowest common denominator is lowest common denominator because it works every time. Lunar Contact, like that one. No, this is actually one I used before with my Argonian Bard. But, you know, it's a classic. Had to bring it back. The classics are timeless for a reason. Hey, look at that. 84, that's the most we've gotten in a while. I like it. I poked the One-Eye in his brown eye. It's a crowd pleaser. All right. Let's eat, drink, and be merry. We're gonna have some of this spiced wine. In fact, we'll have 2 bottles of the spiced wine. We're gonna have some of this boiled cream treat, some of this meat pie, some honey nut treat, some cheese to block everything up, more wine, and some skooma.
Tasty, sugary treats.
Not feeling so good. I'm simultaneously not feeling so good and feeling amazing.
Get some spiced wine. A festival favorite.
Oh, I had some of that spiced wine. It was freaking amazing.
Thank you so much. The festival has really increased my sales.
Yeah, yeah? Giving your spiced wine away, huh?
Just 1 bottle per customer. Except for the man who saved the festival. Here's a couple of bottles for you.
Heck yeah. So, you, hang out at the docks, huh?
Well, I've got a shipment of spices the East Empire Company is holding up.
Oh.
I need someone to convince them to release it.
Not for the reason, that I thought. No, not really heading that way.
Ah, well, I'll keep looking for someone. Thanks anyway. Good luck out there. Seems like a tough time to be wandering Skyrim.
You know what? This was like my 5 minutes of fame here. This is Daras's 5 minutes of fame. He had a hit single with the I Poked the One-Eye in His Brown Eye. People loved it. Tipped him well. He is like in the spotlight for bringing back the festival and everything. There's got to be like a groupie around here somewhere, right? That wants to go back to the Winking Skeever. How about you?
Congratulations on getting the festival restored.
I'll help you eat some panties. Pantia, Atia.
Congratulations on getting the festival restored.
Really, that's it? Aya? You up for it?
You've done well by restoring our festival.
Come on.
You've done well by restoring our festival.
All business, huh? Solana? You're a woman of the cloth. You're probably repressed in many ways and capable of many depraved acts.
I heard you're the reason we get to have this.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You know how else you could
I
thank me?
heard you're the reason we get to have this. Thank you.
Yeah. Nope. Erdy.
Burn the king.
Wow, you're violent. You're probably a blast in the sack, huh? No. Juananon, not that drunk or high yet. Terry.
I thought the festival wasn't happening this year.
Yeah, I had something to do with
the
it.
festival wasn't happening this year.
Oh my god. You're all so cold.
Thanks for convincing Elisif to put this on again.
You're welcome.
Thanks for convincing Elisif to put this on again.
Nothing.
Meat pies! Try one for free, come back for more!
Greta, I'm desperate.
Are you here to talk about my brother? Do you think his execution was justified?
Ooh, I don't know. You feeling vulnerable?
A festival favorite.
Your brother was an honorable man.
And like Rogvir, you're a Nord at heart. It's hard for many of the people here to understand. I think Aldous understands. I don't think I could.
I feel really bad.
If anyone else had, I think I need to stop talking now.
Hitting on the grieving sister.
Try one for free, come back for more! Get your meat pies!
Nah, I already barked up that tree. Alright, well.
Spiced wine here. First cup
What do you
is paid
think?
for by the college.
Might as well have some sweets. I made them for the festival, after all.
You got some sweets for me, old man?
Get to King Olaf's festival candy.
Yeah, he's more concerned with selling his actual candy than his figurative
Try
candy.
our meats made here at the festival. They're the best.
You guys are all business.
Talking anyway.
Lucian.
Tasty, sugary treats.
No, I don't want to spoil our friendship.
First cup is paid for by the college.
All right, Miko. Gotta take one for the team. No,
Can't
nobody,
have a meal without meat. Come and get some
that didn't
here.
happen. I didn't say that. Guards? Come
One
on.
of the guards said he saw a mage appear out of thin air. Claimed it was one of those Sijic monks. Man's been hitting the school.
Well, I don't know about mages appearing out of thin air, but you want to help me make my mage disappear into something else?
Tasty, sugary treats.
The winking skeever's got warm beds and cold.
Oh my god.
Look, you could use both.
Anyone? Anyone in this town? Please, I need it. All right. Probably best if we just slept it off alone, I guess. It's not happening tonight. No groupies for the Rockstar. Wow, Miko. No, I don't know what you're talking about. I'll show myself out now. Imagine the grief sex. Yeah,
Come on in, just stoke the fire.
it's probably
Take a seat,
spirited.
Get the cold out.
Corpulus, I need a room.
Welcome to the winking skeever, friend.
Oh god. Sobering up now and realizing all the horrible things I've said and done.
Are you joking?
Definitely time
You just rented a
for
room for me.
time for bed. Yeah, thanks.
Remember the winking skeever next time you're footsore.
Okay, we're gonna get a good 12 hours of sleep because we got a lot of debauchery to sleep off here. Speaking of sleeping things off, I'm about to fill myself with pie as soon as this stream is over. Okay, let's go get some quests from some of those professors. Actually, we're gonna get some breakfast first. Some actual breakfast and not a liquid breakfast. Maybe some hair of the dog? No, we definitely need to abstain for a while. Oh, let's see. What do we got? Something with some fat on it. Here we go. Definitely need some more water here too. All right. After that night, I think DeRoss is not going to drink for a little while. That's what he's telling himself anyway. Sanguine has other plans for him.
Remember the winking skeever next time you're footsore.
Hey, Tyree, welcome, welcome. Ooh, I feel like Vivian Onus. No, she's the one down at the docks. Who is Angeline's niece? She would have been down for some groupie action.
uncast those illusions. Impressive.
You were there for Rogvir's execution.
Oh no, she is the one. She is Angeline's niece. How do you take your mind off of something like that?
Most people head over to the Winking Skeever.
Yeah, and drink themselves into amnesia.
At least
I've had enough of that for a while.
He can fill you in on any of the latest gossip.
Sounds good. Yeah. All right.
Thank you for helping my aunt.
It's way too bright out here. Let's go. Let's get back to the college.
I've got weapons forgiven, and armor forgotten.
Falk Firebeard? For the groupie action? Maybe. Firebeard probably also means fire crotch, right? That could either be a good thing or a bad thing. Wow, you guys are still out here partying? My God. You guys really like this festival, don't you? Yorn, I think, has a war drum. We might have to wait another day before these quests become active. Okay, so I forgot to get water, didn't I? That's fine. Let's talk about what's next here. So I did mention at the beginning of the episode that I did want to do this Forbidden Legend. We got to go all the way to Geirman's Hall. This one is going to be tough, I'm afraid. Ooh, got some funkiness going on with the map textures here. That happens from time to time. I think it depends on the weather and how the reflections on the water turn out. That's fine. It usually doesn't cause any trouble. Let's see. So Geirman's Hall is over by Iverstead. Yeah, we can go do that. That's going to be tough because of the Foos Roda shouts, the unrelenting shout, the unrelenting force shout that what's his name does, like the full amount. Sigdus, I think, does the full like 3 words on and will shout you all over the place. And he's going to fire that arrow at you. So we're going to need some help. I don't know what I have to... I do have a ward spell that I can use, but I can't really use it because I'm not a resto mage. I might have to just kind of cheat on that a little bit. Or just use the dodge rolls, maybe, would be fine. Yeah, I might just have to try to time the dodge rolls just right to get around those shouts. Also, without having any kind of ranged spell, I don't have Discord yet, which is a forgotten magic spell that does do direct ranged damage. It's going to be hard to kind of fight them from that spot. But if I can pop Spirit Walk, and summon a Dromora from Sanguine's Rose.
Need a ride?
You know what? I think I can take a carriage directly to Iverstead. Then I might have a chance. Falk is close to another F word too. There he is. Okay. We do need to get some water. There is a random woodcutter's axe right there. And a dead elk. Let's go get that dead elk and harvest some ingredients from it. That sounds like a party, huh? This is what Sanguine wants. Party hasn't started until somebody cleans an elk carcass on the floor. Okay, let's grab some water from the inn here. We took care of Windelius already, right? Pretty sure we did. And then we'll head over to Geirman's.
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, May the gods watch over your battles.
Got another wow from Strudel. Doing well today, I guess. Oh, I did already get water. Damn it. What kind of food you got, though?
Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
Got enough sweets already. Take some bread, some cooked beef, grilled chicken, grilled veggies, rabbit haunch. Just make sure we got enough. All right, thanks.
Anytime, friend.
Sigdis is about to take our hungover wrath. The wrath of the hangover. The Hangover Wrath would be an awesome indie band name, actually. Feel free to take that. I got plenty. Inserts eye roll here. You can feel the eye roll in every wow she puts out there. I even got a wow from Malderoth, but that was I really had to journey into the realms of bestiality in order to get that out of him. I mean, no, that never happened. I don't know what I'm talking about. Z, the worthless wretch. What's up, buddy? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well.
As a way of conclusively resolving the big questions in life. Or is it? Discuss.
I'm not discussing anything. I can't be philosophical after last night, Lucian. Third Eye Roll is a good band name too. I like it. Malderoth with the band names. Excellent. Okay, I'll come back and get these mushrooms afterwards. All right, so yeah, I'm not really worried about the whole dungeon dive here, except for the fight with Sigdis at the end. Can't help it. Gotta take them. The carcasses might clean themselves up, so let's grab the ingredients from them while we can. Life's been hard, huh? Yeah, I think I gathered from context clues that you're kind of in a war-torn area of the world right now. That can't be easy for anybody. And I'm sure nobody envies you, but I'm sure you know, get a lot of love from the people here in the chat, and I hope things get better sooner than later.
Ah, Draugr! Oh no, it's just you.
Ah! Whoo, there we go. Some more of that poison. I should also do the lab skeever thing and really buff myself up a little bit here. Get prepped for the rest of the dungeon dive here. Thanks for the warm words and the worm words. There you go. Okay, let's do this lab skeever thing here. Where is my mortar and pestle? There we go. Okay, now that procs lab skeever, go back in and buff ourselves up with everything available. Fortify health, yes please. Extra magicka, yes. Potency, yes. Also see the staple sword of permadeath. The new ham has indeed touched the bacon. Now you're making me hungry. All right, let's see here. Fortifying chanting, illusion, yes. Light armor, yes. One-handed, yes. Itchy nose, yes. Resist frost, resist magic. Don't think we have any regenerate or fortify stamina. We're gonna have to make some more of those once we get back to Ryexent. Okay. Ouch. Okay, after all that, step right on a trap. After all that smart preparedness stuff, step right on a poison trap. Okay, now we got some Draugr here. Let's try to get some of them before they wake up. We did buff up our one-handed skill, so we should be doing lots of damage here. Especially with Dawnbreaker against Draugr. Ouch. Whoa. Okay, dodged the first one. Whew. Okay, they do still hit hard, though, even with the buffed up light armor. Third Eye Roll, 90s band, used to listen to them all the time. Lucian, I wish you would step back from that trap, my friend. Oh, that was good. Come on. You guys give it up for that one. All right. Looting all the Draugr. Finger slipped, 90s. Yeah, that was 90s. I listened to Third Eye Blind in high school, which was the 90s for me. Argonian Blade, huh? Where that came from. Okay. So the key to this puzzle is in the stairwell over here. So on the left we got Eagle Whale, on the right we got Whale Snake. Eagle Whale, Whale
sense
Snake.
Of navigation?
Eagle.
Because I'm not entirely sure I can remember the way out.
Whale. Shut up, Lucy. I'm trying to concentrate. Eagle, Whale, Whale Snake. Eagle, Whale, Whale Snake. There we go. Yeah, I graduated high school in 1999, last class of the millennium. Woo! Battle tactics. Flanking and mobility. Hard to beat. Oh, sorry, Miko. I'm just laying in the flames again. Warming up that cold belly, I guess. Feel like I missed one. I definitely did. Alright, I hear him. Okay, we got some high-level Draugr coming up. Gonna have to be careful. Get the key, the epitaph, loot the Archmage. Or Archmage. Ow, okay. Got a spider, who for some reason gets along with the Draugr. Seems like an odd couple to me, but who knows. Honed Nordic Steel Spear. Don't need a spear. I am gonna eat the hell out of some pie. I'm getting hungry. 40 minutes. Ooh, the lady over encumbered, or the lover over encumbered us. Lucian, where are you? Crap, I'm just gonna have to drop something. I might have a fortified carry weight potion that I can use. We span the ages here. 1 year my senior. Oh, so you graduated in 98? As your elder, I command you to keep up the amazing content. Well, thank you. I'll do my best. I think we were born in the same year, but you were probably a year ahead of me in school because you were born earlier in the year, yeah? Because your 80 indicates a birth year of the 80s, and I was born in 1980 as well. There we go. Solution of Strength. That ought to do it. At least until I can get through these Draugr and get Lucian. Okay, this is where the high-level Draugr is. That's a hulking Draugr too. I would almost kind of rather the hulking Draugr than the Draugr Deathlords because their equipment isn't as good. But they do take a tonk. Miko, you got him? Okay. Ooh, we're doing some gymnastics over here. Yeah, he was a tough cookie. I'm 25, yet I've lived centuries, and the wear is on my face. I feel like we all feel like that now and then. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah. See if I can get those Draugr fighting each other. Yep, they are. Very cool. Alright. I am running Master of the Mind perk, so everything affects everything as far as illusion spells and effects go. Very good, very good. I took a wrong turn. Try not to trigger these traps. Oh, I said that just as I trigger the traps. Hey, Lucian, good of you to join me, finally. Run! Whew. That's a long one. That's a white. Ooh, bad camera angle. Sorry, Lucian. Kind of dealing with something over here. I wasn't able to pull that chain. But now that you are here, let me offload some of my junk on you.
Yes, boss?
And I'm not talking about my loot.
Go ahead. Load me up.
Oh, I thought you were younger too, Caladran. I thought you were way younger. You give off that youthful vibe, I suppose. Yeah, you're right around in our same neighborhood, aren't you? A lot of age diversity here. I kind of love it. The different generations have a lot they can learn from each other. I think. New perspectives, which is always good.
Let's get back to it.
I always like to be friends with younger people and older people, for sure. I feel like even younger people have a lot to teach in terms of keeping you connected to a changing world. Which is something that becomes harder and harder. But it's easier if you have a lifeline to that kind of thing. Dwarven Whip I don't need anymore. It wasn't that valuable. Steel Mace of Command. I feel like I have this enchantment already. There is an enchanting table, though. Let's go... let's run upstairs real quick. There is this enchanting table back up here. We can learn any enchantments we don't already know. Relieve some of this encumbrance. And then we can give everything else to Lucian, I think. And then we are very close to coming up on the fight with Sigdus, and that is going to be tough. Oh my god. Here we go. Fine, whatever. Okay, just the Dwarven Greatsword, but that is going to free up a lot of encumbrance, actually. Lucian, you with me? There he is.
What's new? Donations are always appreciated. Oh, you want the stuff back? We can discuss that later.
I like hearing things from everyone. Knowledge from all types is intriguing for me. Yeah, me too. And that is a very healthy attitude to have, I think. The more we can learn each other, the more we can understand each other, and the better we can get along. But also, I think the world becomes a better place for it, too. I think the hubby and I have a real bonus having our kids be roughly 40 years younger than us. It really adds perspective. Yeah, indeed. I work at a company that, you know, we don't get a lot of young people because it's the industry is kind of stuck in some older ways. At least at my company, so it's hard to attract new talent, but we do tend to hire older people who have the experience with the older technology that we work with. But every once in a while, we do hire new people. My wife, however, works at a bigger company.
Bye for now.
And they hire a lot of younger people, so she makes friends with younger folks a lot. Even though we don't have kids, we do still get to stay connected to the millennial, Gen Y, Gen Z crowd. It is interesting, but it also, like, the more the perceived differences are between people, and I kind of love this about it, is it's, you also tend to notice the similarities. It's like people are still just people, you know, regardless of their perspective. People still like to laugh. People still like to have a good time together. People still like to eat good food, play games. And that's encouraging. We all always have more in common than we do different. All right, so now, let's see. Let's get Spirit Walk going. Gonna need to get this Sanguine Rose going too, but first I'm gonna have to dodge some shouts. Okay, and the arrows don't hurt nearly as hard as I thought. Okay, that guy had one in the chamber still.
I'm not afraid of you.
What I'm mostly concerned with here is being shouted to the ground and then being shot by arrows over and over. This is not the right one. That one's got the glow. Who else was there? We're looking for the one without the blue glow, right? I've never tried to do this without a ranged attack before, and it is tough. I think that was it. I think we're good. Okay, that was much less terrifying than I expected. And there we go. We got the last amulet. Whew, how much time we got left? We got about 30 minutes. Now I gotta decide whether or not I want to end the stream 30 minutes earlier, if I want to, because my stomach is growling, my blood sugar is dropping. If I take a break now, I may as well just end the stream. Or if I want to go put together Yurik's amulet, or the entire amulet. I think I'm leaning toward calling the stream. So let's just get out of here. I'll say my goodbyes, shout out the people who are content creators, and we will see each other again soon. Announcement time, though. I will not be streaming next weekend. Sorry about that, but do have to spend some time enriching the relationship between myself and my wife. We're going to go to the symphony orchestra and see some holiday music. Another one of my wife's younger friends sings in a chorus, so we have decided to go support her and go see the show. Should be fun. Eminent Alchemy. I think I have a helmet with alchemy on it back home, but I will take that. Staff of Wilting. Desiccates non-mechanical targets, inflicting 12 disease damage per 10 seconds. Okay. Probably give that to Lucian. He seems to like staves. Some good loot there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back off stream and collect all these mushrooms, because there's a lot of fly amanita here that I can use to make some really expensive potions.
Fascination and fear in equal measure. The hallmark of a good adventure.
That's exactly how I felt when I realized that you killed Captain Aldous, Lucian. Didn't know you had it in you. It was totally the Dremora that did it, but I like to believe that it was Lucian. Quitters never win, Garn. Just kidding. Hope everyone here enjoys the rest of their weekend. Glad to see you all again. Yes, indeed. Likewise, friends. Okay, we'll stop with this beautiful view here. All right, thank you everybody for joining me for yet another scary, fun, terrifying, nerve-wracking permadeath episode. Please do hit the like and subscribe button if you liked what you saw here. Also, do check out the links in the description below. There's some other talented content creators, many of whom you see in the chat right now, that do like to make content out of this 11-year-old game that we all adore so much. Namely, let's see, we got Magus80, who has a Twitch channel, and I think he is remodding his game right now for a new playthrough, but do go to his Twitch channel and leave him a follow, and you'll see most of the usual suspects in his chat as well. Hang out with this wonderful, wonderful community, watching each other play this game and what we're up to and how we're building our next character and the concepts and roleplay that we are exploring with the new characters, and also like things like mods. Let's see. Also, Strudel, 57 Strudel, has a long-running fanfic, just like novels and novels worth of fantasy fiction. Not just fan fiction, but fantasy fiction. I find that it's really hard to do better than what she's written. She really explores relationships between NPCs that, you know, thought didn't have a backstory, but, you know, in her world, it does. They do, and it's all fascinating and wonderful, and you should read it. Likewise with Caladran, we have seen in the chat here. She is also a long-running fanfic, also exploring relationships and getting up to hijinks and doing things in new and unique, unusual ways, and things you probably have not experienced them yourself playing the game. So it could also give you some inspiration on role-playing, getting more out of this game by reading what's going on in their heads as they're playing these games. Let's see, who else? Malderoth, I forgot last time to shout him out, but I believe I also do have a link in the description for him. He has a great stream on Twitch, very small channel, but it's a great watch, and I encourage everybody to join him. He's a lot of fun. Enjoy the time with your wife. Always a good thing. Yes, indeed, indeed. Who else? I know I'm forgetting somebody here. Maybe not. If I'm forgetting anybody, I do apologize. But I got the low blood sugar thing going on, and I desperately, desperately need some leftover pumpkin pie. Maybe some apple pie with ice cream, too. I'll just mash it all up on a plate together and put some ice cream on top of it. Shove it all down my gullet. All right, guys. Thanks again for hanging out with me. I won't see you next week, but maybe the week after. We'll continue the journeys of Duras Velinor, Dunmer Bard, and Death Avoider Extraordinaire. All right. See you guys. Be well, okay?